Hello. I just wanted to come on here today to, excuse me, give a bit of encouragement. I know some days you go through where you just want to give up. You just don't care anymore. Seem like the tears won't stop falling. Um, the feeling of discouragement, displacement, failure, um, sadness is just overwhelming at days, and you just say to yourself, what's the sense? What's the use? Why keep going on? Why even think that it's possible or I'm gonna be okay? I went through several days like that. I went through several days where I was very down, and I didn't know what to do. I just kept looking at the situation. I kept looking at other people happiness, other people, you know, seem to be so happy and seem to have it all together, seem to be just making strides, just going forth, and they don't have a care in the world. And I would look at that. I would look at them and I would say, wow, they look so happy. They look, you can't always go by looks. You can't always say how a person is looking that they are happy, that they got it all together. They have no problems, no issues. Nothing is bothering them. They're not going through anything. You can't look at a person, individual person, and say that because you don't know. You don't know what their heart is feeling. You don't know how sad they are. You don't know what they may be going through at that particular moment. And majority of the times when I was, going through, or when I was just down and seemed like I was in a deep hole, a um, deep tunnel that I don't care what I did. It just seemed like I wasn't going anywhere. I kept wanting to take a chance and sit down in the chairs of do nothing, the chairs of failure, the chairs of disappointment, anger, frustration, bitterness, feeling sorry for myself, chairs, because those chairs was in my tunnel. And I knew they was on the left and they was on the right, but I knew that the door that was straight ahead, had the sign of fulfillment, happiness, peace. And when I would look up at that sign on that door, and I would say, well, how is that even possible? And I would look at the chair of discouragement and say, I'm feeling so discouraged. Or I look at the chair of disappointment and say, I'm just, just disappointed. Look at the chair of failure and say, I'm a failure. Because I kept looking down, looking to the left and looking to the right, and I couldn't see what was straight in front of me, that door that was waiting for me to come. It didn't have any chairs blocking me to be able to open it. The chairs that was blocking me was on the right and on the left. And when I would look at or think about those chairs, or maybe thought about sitting down in those chairs, or when I looked back at the door, I didn't see the door because it was complete black. And I didn't have no flashlight to turn around and see, if that was a better door, what was written on that door. Only thing was written on that door was failure, defeat, loneliness, unhappiness. Don't go here. Go forward. I cried a lot. And some days I have days where I cry. I sit and I think about, my life. I get up some days and, you know, I feel kind of down and I have to pick myself up and say, no, no, I can't and I won't. I won't allow the enemy, because it's the enemy that's bringing those thoughts in my mind, those feelings, because I'm waking up to a brand new day. And I don't want to wake up to this day with thoughts in my mind that it's going to be a bad day, because it's not. Your day could be whatever you choose to make it. And if you choose to make that day a day of nothing but failure and defeat and negative, that's what you will have. So hang in there. Don't give up. I don't care how hard you think it may be, how days you may struggle. Get up. Pull yourself up. You can do it. It may take, a little strength, but you can do it. Pull yourself up. Don't give in. I'm not giving up my podcast on my YouTube channel. I'm not giving it up, because I know that, one day I'm going to have a meeting with single women that's been abused. And we're going to talk, we're going to discuss, we're going to shed tears, vent, cry, scream, yell. But we could be there for one another. We can know that there's another young lady, single woman out there who has struggled or may be struggling. And I'm not going to give up. I'm determined to bring about a change in a single woman. I'm determined that I'm going to help a single woman. I'm determined, and I believe that it's going to happen. You may say something to me that will help me. I may say something to you that may help you or somebody else. I want to have in my desire, and I know it's going to come to pass, conference call where we could be on our laptop on a conference call, talking to one another, telling our feelings, telling what we're feeling, how we're feeling that day, how we felt that week, what brought us to be down. And we can listen to somebody else and they can lift you up. They may have went through what you're going through right now, and they can say, I understand. And I understand when the hurt seems when it hurts so bad that you just feel like giving up. I understand when you're struggling and you just don't seem to see any change. But just like that light at the end of your tunnel, you see a spark of light, there's a spark of change happening. Keep holding on, keep going forward. Don't give up. Like I said, we are single women of happiness, blessings. We will strive to go forward. We will go forward. I mean, there's going to be days, because I had days where I talked about myself. Never seemed like nothing seemed to make me happy. I would look in the mirror, I would look at myself, I would weigh myself, I would complain, yeah. I'll call myself fat. I would try to be in a world system where the world system feels that there's a certain size, there's a certain look that all women should have, and that's not true. We all come in all shape, size, and weight. We all come in different colors. There's no two people look exactly alike unless they're twins. And then if they are twins, they don't have the same fingerprint, personality. There's something different about them. And they don't say, I'm not happy because my twin don't have the same traits that I have, the same desires that I have, same goals that I have. We all have different goals. We all have different traits about us. Things that we could do that somebody else can't do, or way we talk, or how we go about, even how we cook. Everybody doesn't cook alike. Now, I enjoy cooking. I enjoy making up different recipes. I think I see it in my mind and I, get the ingredients that I need and I put it together and I make it. And I have my brother who lives with me. He's my taste tester. I haven't made a meal yet that he has disliked. Um, I like to experiment with food, and that makes me happy. Um, I'm not a dessert cooker. I don't make dessert. That's just not my thing that I do. Cookies and cakes and pies. Um, I don't do that. I don't. And there's nothing wrong if you do that. It's just something that I don't have a desire to do. Um, but single women, let's lift one another up. If you are out and about today, smile at somebody. A smile will open up a door for somebody, will be a healing to somebody, will be a blessing to somebody, will be an encouragement to somebody. You never know. A smile could be something that will help somebody. You can say, have a good day, have a blessed day. They may not say a word back to you, but that's all right. They will hear those words, and those words they will hear them. It will do something on the inside of them. I try to be polite to everybody, even when people, don't say anything to me. I'll say hello. If they don't say hello back, I don't let that bother me. I don't let that say, well, my God, I'm not, I'm just, that's, mm-mm. I don't live on other people's opinions to help me to be happy. I have to lift myself up. I have to encourage myself. Because sometimes you're not going to get that person to encourage you, to lift you up. You have to do it sometimes for yourself. And set that goal to go for yourself. Say, I'm going to make it because there's somebody out there that's waiting on me. Um, and I won't give up. If you fall, get up, dust yourself off, and take that step. Say, I'm going to make it. I'm going to be okay. If you have to say it crying, say it. If you have to say it laying down, get up and say, I'm going to make it. 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 I'm getting through this. Because I know somebody, other young lady, single woman, is needing me, and I have to be able to be there for her. So that's why, I constantly say, don't give up. Keep going forward because there's somebody that needs your testimony. There's somebody that needs to hear about your journey. There's another single woman who has been in an abusive situation, needs to hear that someone else was in the same abuse or know what it's like or know how you feel. There's someone, some young lady, some single woman is waiting on you. That's why I'm not giving up because I know and I believe that someone, some young lady, is being delivered, being helped, being set free, being encouraged. I'm here to win it. I'm not here to lose. I'm here to win. I'm a winner. I don't care what I may look like. I'm a winner. I don't care what anyone may say or to try to discourage me. I'm a winner. I don't care if I get up and I'm crying. I'm a winner. I'm not a quitter. I won't quit. Just think if I would have quit and gave up and not told what I went through. It wasn't easy for me to do the podcast to tell about my abuse. It wasn't easy at all. It wasn't easy for me to let someone else know what was done to me. That wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to sit in front. It's not easy, and sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it is to sit in front of a camera on a live stream and tell about me. It's not easy. Some days, and some days it's easy. The words flow, and some days I'm fighting back tears. I don't want the tears to come, even though they may be there. But I'm just letting you know that yes, I have those days. Oh yes, I have those days. When I think about what all I went through and how I made it out, I get such joy and such peace. And then when I think I need to help somebody else, I continue on. You know, we as single women, we have a lot of, struggles that we go through. And it's best to get healed. It's best to find your place before you go into another relationship, because if you haven't totally healed and you're still holding on some of the baggage, you're going to take it to that new relationship. So don't be so quick to get in another relationship, because you got to realize that you got to chip away the hurt, because once you're hurt and you get into another relationship and you start feeling that, or you're looking at this man like, what am what am I? So find you first. Find you. And then wait for the man to find you. Don't search for him. Because you might get something that was worse than the first relationship. Or may not be as bad, but it still has, you're still being told off, talked about. Um, you still may be getting cussed out. You got to wait. And sometimes, if you don't wait and you get in a hurry, you make mistakes. So take baby steps. Listen to your heart. Don't be so quick to jump into another relationship because your friends may be. I'm not saying this is happening. I'm just saying, your friends may be saying, girl, you don't need to be by yourself. Go ahead and, there's let me introduce you to somebody. Let me introduce you to this young person I know. They may not know that person's background. They may know what they see or what he allows them to see. So don't be in a hurry. Hang in there. Your husband, if that's what you desire, is coming. Trust, wait, and heal yourself. Your healing is the most important part of yourself. Heal yourself. Become you. Don't become what somebody else wants you to be. Be the person that you want to be. Happy, successful, intelligent, going forth, helping another single woman, encouraging another single woman. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. And remember, like I always say, the Lord loves you, and so do I. And God will make a way out of no way. He will bring forth that man that He wants you to have if you desire to be married. And remember, you can always email me at beingmissdiva@gmail.com. You go to my YouTube channel, Being Miss Diva, be a subscriber, listen to all my podcasts, look at all my live streams. And if you want to give if you want to give a comment, go feel free to. I'm here to be a blessing, to help another young lady, single woman. I'm not giving up because I know it's going to be great. Single women, we are awesome, blessed, dynamic women, and we are somebody. Don't never let no one say you're nothing because you are somebody. Regardless if you was in an abusive relationship, you're still somebody. You just have a testimony that you're going to help some other young lady. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. I just want to just encourage you. Hang in there. It's going to get better. You're going to come out of that tunnel, that door straight ahead with that light waiting for you to touch that handle and open it up. Have a blessed day. God loves you.